Lake City's history begins with the Native American presence, particularly the Seminole village of Alpata Talavca, meaning Alligator Village, established by the late 1700s near Lake DeSoto. The area was home to the Northern Utena, part of the Timucua people, encountered by Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto in 1539 during his search for gold. In the 17th century, Spanish missionaries set up Santa Cruz de Torrijos west of present-day Lake City to develop agriculture and convert Native Americans. By the early 1800s, white settlers arrived, establishing a town called Alligator adjacent to the Seminole village. Formation of Alligator town and county seat. After Florida became a U.S. territory in 1821, American settlers formalized their settlement as Alligator Town. Following the 1823 Treaty of Moultrie Creek, the Seminole relocated to the Peace River, leaving Alligator Town to grow independently. In 1832, when Columbia County was formed from Duval and Alachua counties, Alligator was designated the county seat. During the Second Seminole War, forts like Fort Alligator, later Fort Lancaster, were built in what is now downtown Lake City to protect settlers. By 1845, most Seminoles had left or were forcibly removed by the U.S. Army. Renaming to Lake City and incorporation, in 1858, Alligator was incorporated as a city and renamed Lake City, reportedly because the mayor's wife found the name Alligator unsuitable, refusing to hang her lace curtains in a town with that name. The new name reflected the area's numerous lakes, including Lake DeSoto, Lake Isabella, and Alligator Lake. The city's incorporation in 1859 marked its transition from a frontier settlement to an organized community, spurred by the completion of a railroad connecting it to Jacksonville, which boosted trade and growth. Role in the American Civil War. Lake City played a significant role during the Civil War due to its strategic railroad, which transported beef and salt to Confederate troops. In 1862, the 8th Florida Infantry Regiment was formed in Lake City and deployed to Virginia. The Battle of Olustee, the largest Civil War battle in Florida, occurred on February 20, 1864, about 15 miles east of Lake City, resulting in a Confederate victory. Union forces under Truman Seymour aimed to disrupt Confederate supplies but were defeated, with 1,861 Union and 946 Confederate casualties. The battle's legacy is commemorated annually with the Olustee Battle Festival. Post-Civil War development and education. After the Civil War, Lake City grew as a railroad hub, with multiple lines like the Florida Railroad and Atlantic Coast Line fostering economic growth in timber, turpentine, and lumber industries. In 1884, the Florida Agricultural College was established as a land-grant institution, a precursor to the University of Florida. However, in 1905, the college relocated to Gainesville due to the Buckman Act, a significant loss for the city. The site later served as a Baptist college and then a veterans hospital. Late 19th and early 20th century growth. By the late 1800s, Lake City saw infrastructural advancements, including its first newspaper, the Lake City Reporter, in 1874, and electric lights in 1891, making it the first Florida city with local power. Agriculture, particularly cotton and tobacco, and timber industries thrived, shaping the region's economy. The Blanche Hotel, built in 1902, became a historic landmark, hosting figures like Al Capone and Johnny Cash. The city's historic district, with over 150 19th and early 20th century buildings, reflects this era's prosperity. Modern Lake City and cultural heritage. Today, Lake City, with a population of about 12,329, 2020 census, is known as the Gateway to Florida due to its location at the intersection of Interstates 10 and 75. It hosts festivals like the Olustee Battle Festival since 1976 and the Alligator Warrior Festival since 1995, celebrating its Civil War and pre-Civil War history. The city is home to Florida Gateway College and attractions like Osceola National Forest and Ichetucknee Springs, blending historical significance with natural beauty and modern industries like manufacturing and tourism.